Alright, first of all, when I'm looking around on the internet and watching people play Wolf, this is what I usually see. A lot of advanced tactics. And, I mean, as effective as a front smash may be, you should not spam it over and over again. And for that reason, I've decided to make another guide to how to play Wolf. Alright, so here are his moves. As I said before, his front smash is very good. It takes off really fast, and a lot of people are unexpectedly taking hits because the range is so far. His up smash is very good too. You can see it here. It's very quick. There's his down smash. His down smash is probably his best KO move, period. Like, that's how people should be KO'd many times when you're playing this Wolf. Alright, his up tilt's pretty good. It's really quick and has good knockback, so if you ever have a chance to pull one off, I'd take advantage of it. His front tilt is really good. It's actually better than the standard AAA combo that a lot of people use after neutral airing someone. So I'd get in the fashion of using front tilt rather than the AAA combo. One of the bad things about that AAA combo is it can be shield grabbed, it can be counterattacked. Basically, like, it's really easy for advanced players to evade. Alright, now his front forward air is it's a pretty good move. It will KO people at about 130, 140. If you're in the middle of the stage, it's the one that I would recommend doing while someone else is in the air. Now, what's important is you execute that move right after you jump. If you don't want there to be any lag, you can even combo them. You can even combo forward airs if you do that correctly. See, if you don't, right there, there's a small amount of lag where you spend like resting on the floor or something. So you want to make sure you do it right after, and then you can execute them very, very quickly, just like I am right now. Now, another thing I would definitely practice is his back air. His back air is one of his most powerful edge guarding tactics, so you're going to have to learn how to use his back air and use it quickly. I would even learn how to use it while moving forward. It's a good, worthwhile tech, so like, definitely I would. This is just a little example of how the back air can be devastating. This is why you should use it to edge guard instead of any other move. You should never use down air, just by the way. His up air is a pretty good move. It can kind of juggle some people. It's not as effective as his back air or his front air, but it's a lot better than his down air, which you should never use. So, yeah, right on. His neutral air is actually a very good move. You're going to use this in combos. You're going to use it into like maybe a down B. There's a lot of things that you can use neutral air for. You can also even edge guard with it. Sometimes when I see someone hanging on the edge, I'll jump off, neutral air them, and then jump back on the stage. It's a good way to just mess with their head. Alright, Wolf has a few good combos. The first one is neutral air into a down B into a front smash. This will work most of the time, and it is a really good way to rack up some damage. Now, his throws are pretty good, especially his down throw. I'd like to focus on just that because you really shouldn't use any other throw unless maybe you're keeping someone off the stage where you'd use a front throw or a back throw. But the best thing about his down throw is it actually combos into a front smash most of the time if they DI at the beginning of the throw. And you can either front smash or sometimes you can even down smash if they DI quick enough. But sometimes more advanced players will DI at the end, which means they'll slide too far away to front smash. So when someone does that, what I like to do is, instead of immediately smashing, dash towards them and dodge an expected attack from them. So then you can front smash or down smash to your liking. Also, I haven't gotten into this yet, but his laser is an extremely good move to use, whether it's after a neutral air or after a down throw. It has a bayonet on the end, so there's a pretty good knockback. And it can usually be just as good or better than a standard AAA attack or pretty much anything in the middle of the combo. Now, his dash attack's pretty good. It does sort of cartwheel, sends the opponent into the air a little bit. This is one of the only times I'd ever say that it's okay to use a down air. You can use it right after a dash attack because they're sent a little bit into the air and they're stunned for a brief moment of time. You could also try using the down air after an up tilt, but there's just other moves that are better to continue with and less risky. The down air has a lot of lag if you miss, and it's pretty predictable, so that's why I say don't use it. Okay, Wolf's recovery sucks. Everyone knows this. I'm just going to show you a few examples of why it's so bad. In my opinion, maybe this even makes Wolf not top tier. His up B recovery is so bad. It's, in my opinion, one of the worst in the game, outside of Yoshi, Olimar, and Venusaur maybe. Just look at how close you can be to grabbing the edge and still not grab it. It's truly frustrating for anyone. One thing you're going to want to make sure you do is really master those 68% angles and know when you have to use them in exchange for a 45-degree up B. What I would say is that when you play as Wolf, you don't want to be off the stage. You want to be on the stage. And one of the worst things that you can do is try to edge guard with a Meteor Smash. You will almost never pull it off. When you do, congrats, but how many self-deaths did it take for you to finally get it? You know, like, it's just really bad. If you miss, you're in completely vulnerable position with just an up B left. It's just bad play. I'd really focus on using his side B to recover. It's a lot better than his up B. You'll grab on a much bigger percentage of the time, and it's quick, and it does damage too. You can sometimes maybe don't aim for the edge, maybe aim for the person who's edge guarding you. I wouldn't do that all the time because they can definitely counter it, but you know, if the person is in the spot that they get sweet spotted, I'd say definitely use it and attack them. You know, you're going to be using this side B to telestep and to light step, and so basically just I try not to use up B whenever possible because it sucks. Like, you know, it's just a little example where you could use the side B to attack an unexpected opponent. You know, it really comes out of nowhere and feels good when you sweet spot someone. If you use side B to recover, you'll also end up juking out a lot of people because they'll expect the nut B from you, and then you can end up behind them or whatever. Also, I'd have to say his up taunt is rather epic. It's the only one I ever use. The whole howling, it's pretty tight. I like it. Anyways, that's my opinion. Now, another cool thing Wolf can do is he can do this thing called light stepping. I didn't invent it, and I don't really know how practical it is, but you might want to use it, throw it in there once in a while when you're hanging off the edge trying to get back on. Basically, you're going to DI away from the stage, then jump far, like you're going to jump to the side, just out of reach so that you wouldn't be able to grab, and then you're going to do your side B. And what he'll do is he'll hang on to the edge for just a split moment, but then start dropping down. So after that, you could go into a jump attack or whatever. You have a jump and an up B after that. So that's pretty cool. Another cool thing Wolf can do is he does this thing called telestepping. Basically, it's almost the same as light stepping, but you do it a little closer to the stage. You're going to DI away, then jump up, and immediately do your side B. It's going to look like you teleport onto the stage. Now, you can take an opponent off guard like this because they won't be expecting it. One of the cool things about Wolf is he can sort of wave dash. A couple players in Brawl can actually do it, but it's not a true wave dash. But what you do is you dash, and then pretty much all in one motion you're going to push back, R, and A all at the same time. So you turn around and grab really quickly, and if you time it right, it looks like a wave dash. Here you go. Alright, right here I'm just employing some of the strategies that I've been telling you about. Just some of his combos. Just pay attention and maybe you'll learn something, or maybe you already know. In which case I don't know why you're watching this video. But yeah, alright, basically I just want to thank everyone for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully there will be less noobish Wolf players front smashing around the stage all the time. Yeah, so if you also if anyone ever wants to play, just leave me your Brawl code. And I hate Wi-Fi. I could go on for 10 minutes about how it's the worst online gaming system in the world, but I occasionally go on there. So if you want to play, just leave me your FC.